The death toll from the mudslide in Washington state now sits at 24, with dozens more missing. Now in the fourth day of a difficult search operation, the recovery mission is likely to turn up more bodies. And it's all taking an emotional toll on a devastated community and an exhausted search crew. Here's Global's John Daly once again, reporting from the disaster zone. John?
Robin, there are more searchers and more experienced search teams working the mudslide today, but there is a new challenge. A dump truck now has slid off the only access road to the eastern portion of the slide, blocking search teams which are still hoping for a miracle. In the moments after the mudslide, a dramatic rescue. 4-year-old Jacob Spillers is plucked from the mud. But hope is now lost for his father, 2 sisters, and brother who were trapped in the family home. They're among the missing. Kevin Ryce flew from Philadelphia to help search for them.
You have to be out here with them no matter what. You got to get out here and find them. I don't like knowing that they're up there still missing.
It's been 4 days since the landslide swallowed up homes, and the stories of survival are coming to the surface.
I just all of a sudden froze, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to die right now. It's just reaching me right now.
He's one of the fortunate ones. So many other lives were lost. Dayn Brunner knows his sister is gone.
My mom wants to hold her one last time, and I'm going to make sure that that happens.
Rescue workers are picking through the muddy debris, at times with their bare hands. The search is taking an emotional toll.
A little touches of life is what killed me. I can see houses destroyed all day and go, that's sad. But when it's just something I knew that's something very personal.
There was a break from the search last night. The community came together for a vigil, knowing this was the first vigil of many.
Enough candles on the planet. It's a disaster. It's a catastrophe.
A catastrophe that was predicted by this scientist in his 1999 report. He added up all the shifts and slides as far back as the 1930s. There was even a slide in 2006.
Do you feel your warnings were ignored?
Well, I feel like my warnings were not available to those who could have used them.
It haunts me because that's not. We did everything that we could have done, and the community did feel safe. They understood that risk, and we were. I think we did what we could do. Sometimes large slides happen.
At a Red Cross shelter, families wait to hear any news of their loved ones. But there is now acceptance.
I believe that they probably had no idea what hit them and died pretty instantly. That makes me feel better.
And knowing exactly where that house was, if that's all it could be now, is a miracle.
And Robin, acceptance now is what we're seeing from a number of the families. We just spoke with one man who's lost his daughter, her fiance, and both of his parents. He says he's been to the scene, he's seen the devastation, and he knows they could not possibly have survived. He knows, in fact, that their bodies may not even be recovered. Robin?
John Daly in Arlington, Washington. Thanks very much, John. It's hard to imagine the force of a mudslide like this. In July 2012, 4 people were killed in a landslide in Johnson's Landing, BC. During that disaster, our crews caught a second, smaller, but still powerful and devastating slide on camera. Take a look.
Five minutes ago, we were there. We would have been wiped out 5 minutes ago.
Now you can see the video in its entirety. Just log on to our website, GLOBALNEWS.CA.